go.
Yo, this podcast tripping.
Nah. We litty.
No, that one doesn't work. Sorry, you
It
tried.
does work.
We lit.
No, litty.
Litty.
Not litty.
There's too many syllables there.
Litty.
No, it's the same as tripping. The fuck you mean too many syllables?
There's too many syllables there. Tripping. It sounds better.
Litty. Yo, Maurice, get your mans.
Maurice don't know me. look at him. He's not even claiming me. Ain't that right, Maurice? You don't even know who I am. Who is you? See, that's how you get ahead of the joke, y'all.
You anti the fucking joke.
Before they even say whose man is this. Yeah, you don't even know who I am. Yeah, now agree with me, nigga. Yeah, I got you.
Got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IMO Podcast, where we say everything twice to make sure that we get our point across.
Tool of emphasis, son.
Emphasis.
Emphasis. See?
You talking about fucking syllables, bro. Like you ain't gonna act like you just slide that one in there. No
that one was a meme.
Oh, okay. The whole
we memeing.
We memeing.
Nigga keeps increasing the syllable count. Holy shit.
I meant keep on increasingly increasing. Increasing. That one doesn't work at all.
That's not how
you
that
can't
works.
do that one. You can't do that one at all.
Hey, yo, somebody left their mask here.
It's like, I let myself in. I'm in.
Stop.
Guys, I am the host. My name is Andre. My co-host. Hey, Jared, what's good?
Oh, I'm alright. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all good.
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna do it for Maurice. He's gonna get mad at me. What's up, Maurice?
No emphasis on name. What's good, nigga?
Wow. He was waiting for that one.
Actually, I was off the top of the head.
He just.
I'm really good at that.
He couldn't wait to say nigga twice.
Improv, nigga. I was almost on all that until they denied me.
All right, what's gonna make me sound racist? That's actually a good one though. Oh man, we got a great show for you guys today. It's mostly gonna be us shooting the shit for the most part. We're gonna talk about a few things that happened this week. We're not gonna talk about El Deadly virus though.
Yeah, the canola oil virus.
The canola oil virus. Yeah.
Can you actually get it from canola oil?
I don't even know, son.
That's the cure. Obviously, they trying to tell us something. The degenerates online, they know.
Yeah, they know.
Ah, you beat me to it.
Oh god damn it.
Nah, if anything, when the Gorillas, that last album, the Now, they've been hip to this shit before.
Oh god damn it. The fact that Jared had to get me on the. Fuck you, Jared. You don't get to do that. He did name their new album the Now. Though. That's what's fun.
They was hip, son. They knew.
They knew.
They knew.
Of the now. God damn it. It just works. We can just keep on going just like this if we really wanted to. We gotta stop this shit eventually. It's like, holy shit. Okay. Did we introduce ourselves? Yeah, we did. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Help us keep the lights on. And we're trying to be big. 2020. Oh shit, I didn't even mean to do that one. Man, look at your boy.
I don't believe you.
Look at God. I honestly didn't know. Forgot that he was 20. We doing big things. Nah, I can't do it again.
Big things.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get right into it. First of all, let me just listen to the show. Make sure everybody sounds good.
Let me know if it's too. Okay, it's cool.
Hold up. The video game sound effects could be lower just a little bit.
Okay.
But if you ain't got time for it, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, I could do it.
Anyway, yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Got you, fam.
Anyway, Maurice, where would you like to start?
Still working on it.
What's with the Reggie thing?
Okay. So, my man Reggie did the impossible. So imagine leaving. In fact, well, do we need to explain who Reggie is?
Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Damn, I've been pronouncing this nigga's name wrong.
I just called him
Years.
Reggie from Nintendo.
Like I don't think I ever like said his name out loud, but I wouldn't have. When I say his full name in my mind, it never sounds like that. Say it again, Maurice.
He's in there.
Fizeme.
Can we just call him Reggie
was
from
thinking-
Nintendo, like Jay from State Farm?
I mean, we're definitely gonna do that, but in my head, I was saying Reggie feels Amy or some shit like that.
Reggie feels Amy? I don't think that's how you say that.
ILS. All right, look, give me a
Also,
break.
he's no longer with Nintendo, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still gonna be that Nintendo guy though.
I mean, if folks.
From
Like, not
Nintendo
anymore.
to gaming Hot Topic, essentially. That's what I call GameStop nowadays, just gaming Hot Topic.
Like I don't even think. Actually, that's pretty accurate.
I mean,
That's
I'm
like super accurate,
I'm
actually.
so sorry, but it just fits.
Anyway, Reggie, the way that Maurice pronounces it, he is now the. I think he was the. I may be getting the terminology wrong, but he was the head of Nintendo's American division, and now he has a pretty high ranking role within GameStop, to which I'm just gonna say what's on everybody's mind.
I just think he gets
How-
GameStop.
I was gonna say like that was a big ass downgrade.
I'm like I said, from head of Nintendo to head of gaming Hot Topic. I mean,
I honestly thought he was just going to retire. Like, like, I don't know. This is like, imagine being the. I'm trying to think of like a fast food equivalent here.
that's
Imagine being the head of like Chipotle, then you'd be the head of Taco Bell.
ew.
Not even the head of Taco Bell. You're like fourth banana.
Maybe
of
like
Taco Bell.
maybe like head of like Red Lobster, and then you go to being like board of directors for like McDonald's or something. Well, no, McDonald's is a huge corporation.
I was about to say
Yeah,
like,
never mind.
that
Yeah.
would actually be a pretty sizable upgrade.
Actually, yeah, let me rephrase that. McDonald's is fucking huge. Yeah. Actually, I can't come up with any better. I think you got a good one right there.
Yeah, but well, I was only going for the quality food, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely a downgrade at this point. How can GameStop afford Reggie? How did that happen?
Merchandise sales. I don't know.
I'm surprised they're still. I'm like, this is the guy that's surprised that GameStop is still in business, and they can afford quite possibly one of our video game. I would call him an icon at this point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Reggie just must be bored.
It has to be because I'm like, yo, you retired. Like you're sitting on money right now. It's gonna come to you. Why?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I mean, they had to have thrown him a real. Well, honestly, I don't even think they had to throw him a pretty penny in order for him to take it. Because I mean, he kind of didn't care. Like, if you're retired, you don't really care at this point.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, according to this, he's not technically retired. He's obviously working. It's like, man, you guys aren't caught up to One Piece. So my One Piece analogy wouldn't make sense. But
Damn.
yeah, it would make sense. Plus it would be like heavy spoilers. Yeah, I ain't got nothing for this. Maurice, you've been mighty quiet. What's your take on everything?
I just want to know, like, why?
Yeah, like that's. I think that's the
Like,
question
why
everybody's
GameStop
mind.
of all things? Like, my thing is, it has to be something where he's getting paid a lot of money to do very little.
Right. I
Because
mean,
I literally thought that like Nintendo was like the perfect job for him. It seemed like he, just wanted to,
His body
fun.
was for Nintendo.
yeah, I mean, have fun, play games, appease fans and stuff like that. He seemed like the perfect person for it. But like, I don't really understand the jump because I was under like Jared's impression where like I thought this nigga was retired and he was just be a family man and shit.
Damn.
I guess it just could be that thing where, once you're retired, like once you get up in age, like the people they just don't want to stop working because their whole life is working. So when they stop, it just leaves them in an awkward spot. So he probably just took the job just because like, maybe at some level he likes to be challenged or do challenging things. So I mean, you can't get a bigger challenge than GameStop.
Yeah, like,
right?
watch me bring this company. I mean, the company is a game at this point. Shit. Watch me bring this company back to its former glory. Right. Sure.
I mean, you can then basically try to replicate GameFly at that point.
Actually,
Because
That sounds pretty valid, Jared.
that's what I'm saying. Because like, I mean, look at like Blockbuster. Then Netflix came around. Now everyone's streaming shit. You know what I mean? Like actually, yeah, Netflix used to be where they would deliver the movies to you. Now it's just all streaming. So at this point, you just turn GameStop into like a gaming Netflix. Like I feel as though the only way to go to kind of keep up with this like market now. Like no one's like why should I go out of my way to go buy a cartridge when I can just do that shit from home? Then like I mean for real, it's I don't know.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future is for GameStop. Like in the immediate future, I feel as though it's literally going to be a hot topic where it's just merchandise if they don't do like this whole like keeping up with the trends essentially.
I agree.
Sorry.
I know. You mean you hit it on the head.
But yeah.
So, damn, Reggie. I wish him the best though. Like,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't see him going down from here because he's just gonna be making more money, like from being retired, essentially.
sure.
You know, because I still think he gets his retirement with the money he's getting from like I don't know. I mean, if you're just getting a retirement check from Nintendo and then you're gonna be working for like the board for GameStop, you're just gonna be getting paid 2 checks essentially. So it's just more money at this point.
True.
I like I said, I think that's the only reason why. It's like it would have to be enough to where it's like, do I really feel like being a board of directors for you guys? I have to make a lot of decisions and shit, and then like attend meetings and whatnot. I mean, shit.
I gotta
Rebrand
work.
the whole thing. Like,
That man said I gotta work.
I gotta do shit. Like y'all gotta pay me, son. You know who I am? I'm Reggie, the Reggie. Son.
My body is ready. That was me, nigga. ready.
I'm ready. Son.
ready.
But no, good job, Reggie. I hope you can pull this shit off. Good luck. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound condescending, but no, it's just random. Okay.
Well, the good thing is, GameStop can't go nowhere but up from this point.
Basically.
Like,
Yeah,
not
they
sure
could
if you
die.
guys knew this, but well, not sure if you guys knew this, but they actually tried to sell their company back in like sometime in the 2010s or something like that, and could not find a single person to buy their brand. So
Damn.
they literally have no choice but to go up. Therefore, with Reggie Fils-Aimé hopefully helming the board of directors, he can help rebrand the company. Because bankruptcy, it's bankruptcy or
Just die.
wait. Yep. Yeah. No, actually die. Whenever I said second, fuck that. It's die now.
Die. It's either get out of this hole or like literally the next phase is death. Like I don't know what else I can do.
Rest in peace, GameStop.
Okay. Moving on. E3 is canceled.
Oh no.
So Sony called it 3 years ago. Wait a minute, hold up. Sony is an Asian company. The virus originated in Asia.
Illuminati confirmed.
Wait a
Dun,
minute.
dun.
Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute.
Illuminati
Hold
confirmed.
the fuck. Hold the fuck up.
It's like everybody shut the fuck up. This
Everybody I just did something. That's another one. That's another one. Hold up, y'all. I just did something. But no, along with E3, South by Southwest canceled, and these aren't like small ass. These are like really big. We all know what E3 is. We may not all know what South by Southwest is though. South by Southwest is like, I want to say one of the bigger music festivals in the country. If I had to rank it, it's probably like third compared. If Coachella is the biggest, I would say South by Southwest is probably it's somewhere in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
And just outright cancel that shit. That's fucking bananas.
Yeah, like fucking ESL, like pro gaming events are becoming online only. Like niggas not playing games. It's like just
None
don't.
at all.
Like over here in Seattle or in the Washington area, like it's one of my friends, he works for Nintendo, and is like, yeah, you're gonna be on work from home essentially. Like a lot of office jobs over here are doing work from home. That's why there's less traffic. Like they are so serious about this shit. Like, it's just the end of the world, son.
Yeah, they're talking about us teleworking as well.
Yep.
To which I'm like, yeah, bring that shit on. I don't want to get sick.
Right? It's like I want to be home, son.
Right. You know how much money. Anyway, but back to E3. Yeah, Sony called it. So how do we? I mean, it's not like anything we got to recuperate from, but how do we feel about Sony? I mean, I keep on saying Sony. E3 being canceled. Do you think this was the best move? And I'm just gonna throw it right off. I'm just saying it. They're afraid that these non-bathing degenerates is gonna come over here and spread the virus in fucking California. That's all it is. They're just like, nah, man, these niggas don't take showers and shit. Fuck all that. We're gonna cancel our shit early.
It's like, wait, is Smash Bros. Community gonna be here? Oh fuck, nah.
I was just about to get to that.
It's like, oh,
hold up, the Smash community gonna be?
Nah.
Oh, nah, them niggas don't wipe their ass.
Like, we ain't having none of that shit. Nah, fam. Pull the plug. Tell everybody to go home, but you can't stay here.
Them niggas smell like rotten Oscar Mayer meat. Nah, it's over. Hey, man, it's like, I'm not like 100% wrong though. I think it's definitely a negative stigmatism there for sure, but I've definitely been in some funky game spots. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We play video games. That's no excuse to not fucking shower. What's going on here, bro?
Deodorant is a thing. Son, I was at what was it? I was at Katsucon. Hey, Maurice, you remember that dude at Katsucon who had the sign up is like, if you could afford a cosplay, you could afford a deodorant? Remember that dude?
Yes.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. So I don't know.
I think I saw it on Twitter.
I don't know what it is, son. People just don't want to like bathe.
Shower?
And what's crazy is mostly everybody here is in a hotel. So what is your excuse for not showering? It's free water.
It's complimentary, son. It might be cheap, like, less than $1, but son, it's still there. Use it.
I mean, shit, they give you free soap and everything. Like, what's going on?
Y'all over here traveling, like, come on.
I don't know about y'all, but ain't nothing better than the hotel shower. That's like the best shower right there.
You got
I abuse the fuck out of that shit.
It's like, oh, I ain't paying for the water too? Bet.
Brad, I could take a bath. You know that, son? A bath? Oh my god.
Oh man.
You know I'm right though, Maurice. Don't even do that.
What? No, I mean, yeah,
right,
you're
right.
right.
Okay, so
I think this might be a hit for developers though when it comes to like for hype. I mean, they're probably just gonna release their shit like through, hey, here's a trailer popping randomly, and then there you go. It's not gonna be a huge convention or like a smorgasbord of all this content. We're just
I was talking with a friend of mine, and I was thinking like, well, man, the only place you can go from here is just like to stream it live, like do all the editing and shit from home, in the safety of your own fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
And just stream it over the net, just like Nintendo does.
Right.
That way, you ensure there's no fuck ups. It's gonna be the best product possible. And I mean, I don't know. It just seems like an easy fucking fix to me.
Right. Do you think if they do that, they'll try, like, depending on the cost of, like, I don't know how exactly E3 works when it comes to all these developers and whatnot getting together and putting the money to like rent out the building, whatever they do. Do you think this might cost less if they did it all from home?
Cost less?
Yeah, in the sense of like, do we want to fly all the way out to wherever the fuck E3 is? I keep forgetting where it's at. But it's like, yeah, so do we want to fly out to LA? And for certain companies, like for example, I'm throwing out there DE. They're in Toronto, right? Does it make more like would it be more cost effective to fly out to E3 or just do our own like just live streaming from like our home base? You know what I mean? Because if this were to happen,
for E3,
yeah, for E3, like, because if it
for E3, okay, I was thinking Evo.
Yeah, okay, son.
My bad.
No, you good. But I'm just saying, like, if it does cost less, will we see a trend? Like, it's like, will people catch wind? It's like, wait, why the fuck do we need E3 anymore? You know, if we
Well,
could just...
no, I don't think so. Just because like the demo booths are still a thing, even though they're fucking trash when you go up there.
Right.
There is like something to be said. No, yeah, and it's not even just for like the AAA developers who are gonna have like guaranteed niggas. Like the Final Fantasy booth obviously got guaranteed niggas.
Yeah.
Right, got niggas. But like it also is a good spot. It's also a good spot for the indie devs to come up and show off their games. Like my roommate would not have known would not have like let me know about Maiden and Spell if he didn't go to an event like MagFest because they were showing off the game at MagFest. That shit is I love that game. I stand that game. So I think the con is not only important for the people who want to go out and try these games, but for the developers that are up and coming and just kind of need that extra like publicity.
Gotcha.
Like, you'll just like have like a random person like walk past their studio like, cute girls on here. Wonder what that's about.
Right.
Wait a minute, bitches.
You're right.
It'd be funny if the next minute go, man, this gameplay ass though. Nah, fuck all that.
I mean, yeah, you're definitely gonna have that, but I just think it's important to have it than to not, because then we wouldn't know about gems like Maiden and Spell. Did I mention I stand that game?
Yeah, okay, son.
Clarifying for a friend. Don't worry about it.
Just
everybody
clarify
should play
for a
that
friend. I feel you though, but yeah, okay, interesting. I don't know what we're gonna get as like maybe a substitute, or if it's just like, you know what, like fuck all this, just because like we don't know if like how long until like I guess like a vaccine is like found to where now it's not a huge like concern. You know how long
there
is
isn't
gonna
be there isn't gonna be a vaccine for this.
Right. So it's like, is this forever? Like, or are we just gonna?
It's gonna go away. It's
we already have like technically like types of coronaviruses that exist, and there will be like vaccines for it because vaccines don't cure the virus.
Yeah,
they just ease up the symptoms. So it's just something like you kind of have to more or less survive. That sounded awful. I'm so sorry.
Good luck.
That sounded like way left. Not left. That sounded like that was just like that's the right thing to say. But yeah, it's just a matter of just about surviving the virus, and the vaccines just help ease that. It's not something
right.
It's not something that we can't overcome, especially with the death tolls like are at the highest, where it's usually like people above like age 40. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. 60. I think it's 40. It's 50. It's 60. Oh, 60. Oh yeah. So I mean,
yeah. So far, actually. And one of my coworkers actually shared their Washington Post subscription with me, so I've actually been like reading really heavy on this. Apparently, this is gonna like affect a lot of people, and yeah, there are going to be some people that's going to die from this, but at the same time, a lot of people. I mean, when I say a lot of people are going to get it, and they're going to get over it. So
yeah,
and basically, if you're younger than about 50 and healthy, then the chance of you like living through coronavirus is actually pretty high.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I just hope like I'm not gonna miss out on like if anything, I hope I don't miss out on like content being dropped for like new games. Cause I'm pretty
Maybe,
yeah.
we're already talking about delaying PS5.
Right. Damn.
That's definitely, especially in China too, where everybody's fucking when they make PS5 definitely getting delayed. I don't even know. Fuck, that's not even. Because they don't have the nobody. I would imagine that a lot of people. China's pretty much on lock.
They are.
Yeah.
Chunk of it.
It's even affecting like companies that you wouldn't think it affects, like anyone who gets laptops in for their users to use, like the ones who develop the fucking software. All their stuff is like got halted or slowed if they needed like a big order because they have like a lot of people coming in. All their stuff is slowed down because all the development or the manufacture or the factories are in China, and China's pretty much just like shut down at the moment, for lack of a better term. So we have like unexpected, like even my place of work is unexpectedly affected by this.
Yeah, for us white collar people, Yeah, they're pretty much saying like, yo, if you sneeze more than twice, yeah, just go ahead and stay home.
It's like, stay your ass home. Don't come here.
Yeah, like I was sick this like 2 weeks ago, and
Same, right?
yeah, nigga, yeah, fuck all that. Just yeah, that bug was pretty serious though. I'm glad that shit wasn't. Well, we know it could have been corona. We don't know. But,
Oh yeah, that's true. I was thinking of because like just before that, like I was super sick. Like when I just came back from Anime USA, and then right around Katsucon, my girlfriend gets sick, and she was sick for like we both were sick for like a couple weeks. So shit, that might have been it, man. I don't know. Maybe we dodged the bullet.
That was the real ones.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like it was really weird because it's like, you know, I don't usually. I mean, I'm not about to say I got like a deal here, but I was like, yo, I'm sick. What the fuck? And I was like coughing up big flip. I know that sounds disgusting. I actually didn't want to put the big in front of that one, but anyway.
This nigga, why did we let you do things?
I don't know.
Man, why do you let me do things? It's like that now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I deserve it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's bring that one back, boys.
It left? I wasn't aware.
I think it left.
I don't think so.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Anyway, I would hope that this kind of like subsides after Evo, because I'm already like questioning Evo at this point, to be very, like, if I'm just being like very honest, like I'm looking at Evo like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would have probably developed much farther because at this rate, you know, probably the whole nation was just going to get affected by, say, like April, May-ish or something like that. And
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure like by the time Evo, it might just blown over, or it will have blown over by that time.
April, May, June, July. Yeah, that's about. And as quick as this shit is, they're talking about it's it's basically the flu. We just don't know. It's just it's not even a stronger type of the flu. It's just different.
Yeah, but even then, like, it's not that bad. It really isn't.
It's not. In fact, a lot of people how did we get to talk about coronavirus?
You said we were going to talk about it. You're a terrible captain.
We talking about. I said we weren't going to talk about it. Then somebody mentioned, and I was like, okay,
terrible captain.
Yeah, that was probably my fault since I brought up the whole E3.
Nah, Jared, don't take his side.
Don't take his side.
Don't take his side.
That's the Zorro in Maurice right now. Nah, nigga, it's the captain's job to fucking.
I mean, damn, you already know.
Son, Zorro a real nigga.
He really is.
That nigga didn't apologize. Don't let him back on this show.
So
until that nigga gets on his knees, don't let him back. But yeah.
I got spoiled with realizing how Zoro's a real one. Like, I saw that part where he took the pain for Luffy from that one time.
Oh, god damn, you're that far behind?
Yeah, and that was a spoil.
That was 15 years ago.
Son, I'm sorry. This is like one of the longest animes in all of history.
But I need to understand, 15 years. Well, it's probably closer to 10. But that's still a fucking decade, nigga.
My God, son, why this shit hasn't ended yet?
Because it's One Piece.
Okay, so all right. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm sorry, but yeah, essentially, like, yeah, Zoro's a real one. Like, Zoro's a fucking real one. I wouldn't have done that shit. I'm sorry, Luffy. You taking this L, bro.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Luffy.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. That shit right there, that shit crazy.
Like, I ain't taking that one, G.
I'm not doing that shit right there. I'm just letting you know.
It's like, ain't nothing personal, but nah.
Yeah, fuck all that right there. Still, I mean, you my nigga though.
Like,
hey, what if girl says you my nigga?
Will we be bad? It's actually honestly easier to catch up with JoJo than it is like One Piece.
I mean, I can understand.
And that's crazy.
Okay, stop.
JoJo's been around for a while, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I meant that's crazy. That's my thing. You don't get.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I don't say it like that. I don't say that.
Nah, you gotta say it like
you say it the wild boy way. I don't say it.
Yeah, fuck boy.
I don't know these niggas at all.
You talking about you?
Okay. Hey.
Hey, it's for horses.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, in Bungo news, our favorite developer, who we just keep on
Who?
having faith in these niggas. I'm not too sure why.
I
At this point.
don't know.
Why
who
you
this
keep
nigga-
bringing them up? Is my question.
The sector is under control. Resistance. Crush.
Bungo.
Troops.
Bungo.
Begin optimizing local
I don't want to call them Bungie at this point. They gotta earn the G.
They gotta earn the. They gotta earn. They gotta
Look,
earn.
man,
it.
You mean the O?
Yeah, the
I
O.
spent. Yeah, there we go. We spent. Look, man, I spent $200 on Destiny, and I'm still not having fun. So
Yeah,
They
you can
gotta-
join the fucking camp, sir.
Yeah.
yeah, they gotta earn for the right for me to call them their correct
No, I
name.
mean, like, I'm already like, I'm pretty sure I'm deeper in the rabbit hole than you are, but yeah.
Yeah, you got time invested. At least I.
No,
invested
I
time.
think I have more money invested actually.
Oh, you got time and money. God damn.
Yeah,
feeling it right
they
now.
got me. They fucking got me.
Yeah.
Anyway, if we might as well just rename our show the Destiny Podcast at this.
I was gonna say the Depression Podcast over Destiny.
Wow.
Oh, too soon.
It is kind of soon.
God. I didn't think you were gonna be that harsh.
I mean, it was just so much fucking promised, and it didn't even fucking deliver, man. It was just. I'm sorry. I'm still a little salty. I'm understandably salty.
I feel you, but damn.
All right. So.
In preparation for Destiny 3, Destiny 2, they're gonna say that yeah, we're getting rid of loot boxes, and I honestly do not know. So when they say loot boxes, are they just talking about like the Eververse shit, or?
You still supports them. I didn't mean to come at you like that. I'm sorry, Jared.
I don't support them. I just thought this was kind of a cool thing to talk about, that we're making progress
You're
in
playing the game. You're the enemy.
Nigga, I don't even have the game downloaded on this computer. Shut up.
Enemy.
And okay, you're right. Okay.
Man, that's crazy.
Anyways,
Jared got that faith. I wish I was like Jared.
what? Yo,
Do you really?
I don't know. Yo, sorry, I don't even know y'all niggas anymore. Yo,
I don't know anybody.
I don't know anybody.
It was Andre. He put me up to it.
What I do?
Put me up to
Everything,
it.
everything.
Everything.
Everything that mattered.
Okay. I got the feeling that we don't really actually want to talk about Destiny.
Honestly.
I'm genuinely interested aside from like the awkward kind of memes.
Honestly,
But yeah, I do want to know.
This is essentially they're getting rid of their source of loot boxes. So yes, the Eververse engrams, and personally, I don't care that this is for Destiny specific, but we're kind of just getting rid of this bullshit we call loot boxes. That's what I'm like kind of happy about, because if a major and this isn't even like some loss to the, I don't even know if Apex still does loot boxes. I haven't played Apex in forever, but yeah, I'm just like really excited that hey, we finally feel as though we're kind of screwing over our fan base. Let's not do that anymore. Okay, progress. I'll take it.
Good job, Bungie.
Good job.
Does that really? But Marie said something before the show was started. Does that really make up for year one?
No.
And year one of both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2?
No, it doesn't. It honestly doesn't. Like I said, this is just progress. It's like, good job. Keep it up, and we'll see what happens.
Right. Aren't you gonna pay attention? Fuck no.
No.
What's wrong with y'all?
You like? Can you give me like $180 worth of content back? Because you damn sure didn't give me $180 worth of content. Or no, can you give me like $180 back? Because you damn sure didn't give that in content. Just saying.
Which is sad, because I believe that now they're free from Activision, and now they're making Destiny 3, and I'm just like, I don't.
I think that they weren't going to do that. I mean, I'm pretty, like, if you're right, you're right. I just thought
We're gonna
this
do
was
what?
the case. I think we're gonna work on like a Destiny 3 because they still were trying to fix Destiny 2. So it's just like, how do we sell you a game that when we haven't even finished the second or first, the second one that we can work.
We still don't even know what the fuck the
Destiny
Traveler
3
is.
confirmed, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. We do not know anything about the lore. Cause...
Damn. Because, ain't that fucking sad? 2 games, like, hey, what's Destiny? Damn. That's a good ass question.
It's about the Traveler. The fuck's that? Nigga, I don't know. I'm playing this game for like almost 5 years. I don't even know.
All right, so we're Guardians. What's a Guardian?
Asking me all these dumbass questions. Like, I don't know.
Why do you think I like? Okay, so you have a gun. Why do y'all use guns instead of spaceman?
Right? Aren't warlocks supposed to be OP? They are. Wait, you mean? Wait, hold on. The hunter, they're the tanks. The tanks are the support. What game is this? I don't know, son.
What's the darkness? Well, I don't know. What's the light? I don't know. Did they really kill Cade? Yes, they did.
They did
Ain't that
do
some
it.
shit, right?
Why did they kill Cade, nigga? I don't know.
So what's the
You know
story?
he's voiced by Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
That name sounds familiar.
He was in. Have you seen Serenity or Firefly?
I've heard of Firefly.
He was the gunner or the captain in Firefly, and he's usually like he plays like that like lone gun country bandit cowboy nigga.
So Cade 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's okay.
Yep.
Good job.
Thanks. Bad job, Bungie, because they killed off the character. That was like
What
I literally bought
reason?
so much fucking life to TTK. Like it's so
They could have killed anybody else. Like
They
kill
could have killed like Cora because she doesn't do
Why we
shit.
had to say? Why we both say I?
See, and this is the bullshit. Is because like I feel as though the only way they could have made it to where a death of a character would have meant anything was the character that actually meant anything, and that's the sad part. That's the only one we really cared for.
So what? The fucking Walking Dead syndrome.
It's like, kill off characters they care for. That's how we get their attention. No, that's how you make us mad because now there's no character we care for.
Why are we?
Crazy
Why
how
are
that
we
works,
playing
right?
this?
Wait, what the? I think my okay. Oh, we gotta go this way. Sorry. I was like, why does it tell me to go to kill myself? I don't understand. Like it literally just was like, go this way when I would have died.
Die, nigga.
Died. But yeah, oh boy, we're making progress towards actually like companies not screwing us over. We're making progress. I'm hoping. I have somewhat of hope.
You say so, nigga. I mean, I just gotta take your word for it. But I don't like. I really want to buy Destiny 3, but holy shit, how many times?
Well, no. You don't want to buy Destiny 3. You want to buy into having faith in Bungie.
Yeah.
No, here's what I actually want. I want Destiny 2 to be good.
You just want Destiny to be good, yeah. That's basically it.
No. Not only do I wanted Destiny 2 to be good on release. I feel I was deserved that, but
Deserve it.
apparently I deserve that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Using the English.
I still think I've heard classical people say deserve it. I'm still gonna.
And you've
still
heard them
gonna
be
fight
wrong.
that.
I mean,
Hey man, you won't say that to some Amish niggas.
I might. I
that's
don't know.
Tell that to our 16th president.
okay,
This
so
nigga gonna die. hey, I don't know about that. I don't know about them words, B. Nigger, what?
Whoa.
Don't try to.
But anyway, are y'all done airing out about Destiny?
Yep, I'm done.
Yeah,
Never.
I'm pretty much done.
Never. I'm done for now.
Never.
We could talk about how we traded Overwatch for that fucking game that nobody plays. Shit. Battleborn. There we go.
Can you not? Like,
Wow.
seriously?
Wow, this nigga.
I'll watch the videos on YouTube just to remember, just keep it in memory.
Good for you.
I'm keeping the dream alive.
Good for you means good for you, nigga.
Good for you means good for you, nigga.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up. Does anybody have any
The Borderlands 3 movie is being directed by Ellie Roth.
Yeah. Lionsgate.
Lionsgate.
Yeah.
Alright, you was right for that one. You calm down.
Who was that?
He did movies that you probably have watched. I can't remember. There was one that he did. That I gotta look it up. I'm sorry, but he is
a
a
movie you may have watched. I'm pretty
may have
sure
watched.
you watched it.
Let's see. Biography. Cabin Fever. Hostel Part 2.
Nope.
The Green Inferno.
I remember Cabin
Yeah.
Fever.
Death Wish. Endangered Species.
Nope.
Thanksgiving.
The holiday.
The holiday.
I mean, I've heard of Cabin Fever though. I don't think I've watched.
And he's worked on Man with the Iron Fist.
Oh.
You don't know anything. He didn't direct it. He did something. I think he cast it. But he's been in others. Had his hand in other stuff like Don't Look Up, The Last Exorcism, Man with the Iron Fist 2. So surprised at me too. Anyone else surprised by that? That's actually the more shocking thing. That they made two of these movies. Whereas it was just like, oh, Inglourious Bastards. He worked on that.
There we go. He ain't directed though.
And Knock Knock, which is a Keanu Reeves movie. He's worked on that though.
Good job, Eli.
Good job.
I wish I knew more.
Right.
Maybe I should go watch some of this stuff. But they feel like his view and the movies he's directed specifically, not the ones he's directed specifically, would be a good vision for the Borderlands movie. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
As much as I don't want it to happen for the sake of like it being a serious movie, or I'm pretty sure it'll just be rendered a meme, kind of like how the Sonic movie was. I kind of would want to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Brick. I kind of would want to see that. I don't want to, but I kind of do.
You don't want to, but you kind of do, so you do.
Shut up. I didn't ask you for that.
Yes, you did.
Shut up.
You did kind of ask for it.
I don't remember. Yo, whose side are you on?
The side of justice.
The side of justice.
The hammer of justice is unisex. It was so fucking random.
Wasn't that from Bratman the Brave and the Bold or some shit? Oh my god.
Madman pretty much said, I don't care whether you're a woman, transgender, whatever.
You getting these hands
wrong. You fuck up, I'm coming for that ass. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sign out around here. This is IMO Podcast signing in. That's right, we're doing a whole new show, boys. Overtime. Let's go.
Overtime.
Okay.
Overtime.
Emotionally motivated.
The words overtime gives me PTSD because of Overwatch. Overtime. Illuminati confirmed. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here.
All right. Peace out, pimps.